How's it going, folks? Eric Zapp here, and today we're going to go over 5 reasons that you should buy the 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander. It's got a lot of things that this thing can offer, so let's jump right into it and see if this thing would be the right fit for you. So as you can see, this thing is huge. It's 6 inches longer, 2.5 inches higher, and 3 inches wider than the standard Highlander. And this is where we're going to get to the 5 reasons that you should buy the Grand Highlander. So the first thing that I would find is just really beneficial, and it's probably going to benefit a lot of you guys out there, is the fact that you can fit a swivel car seat out there because they require quite a bit of room. Now in here you can see we have the Ebb and Flow 360 car seat in here, and it is just squeezing by there in between those 2 seats quite well, but nonetheless it does fit. But you can see how something like the RAV4, it would probably just fit in something like that, but in a 4-door sedan kind of car or a smaller compact SUV, you might not be so lucky. So this is something that actually works quite well, but makes it so I'm very glad that we got the GH. But that being said, you might want to think about that going forward when you're shopping for other cars. The second thing here is, now that we're in the tech age, you have tons of USB-Cs here. We actually have 3 in the front here alone. We've got 2 in the rear, 1 on each side of the rear climate control system here. And we've got 1 on either side of the 3rd row passenger areas. Number 3, the amount of cup holders. Obviously, if you've got kids or you're hauling around family members, you're gonna need a lot of cup holders, especially with a 7 or an 8-seater SUV. This one in particular, the 8-seater, since we have the 2nd row bench. We have 11 cup holders, that's right, and that is not including the door cards, which is wild. Back here in the 3rd row, we got 1, 2, 3, and an iPad slot. 4, 5, 6, and an iPad slot. 2 underneath the center here, if you don't have a car seat. And 9, 10, 11. Totaling 11 cup holders here in the Grand Highlander. Now in the front there, in front of those 2 that are closer to the gear selector, that isn't really a cup holder, but we always use it as one. So we might as well consider it one because that thing can fit a big, massive flask of water. Next up is in regards to the storage space. Now obviously this thing being Grand, you can see here very clearly it has got tons of space, and that's obviously why we buy these cars. It's really handy. So back here, if you actually put that 2nd row down, I got a bunch of stuff in here because it's our family vehicle and all that kind of stuff. But if you put the 2nd row down, you actually have almost 100 square foot of storage space, which is wild. If you wanted to go out and you wanted to go camping, you wanted to stay in here overnight one night, you can just take your little car seat out, throw those 2nd seats down, and you got almost 100 square feet. You can comfortably lay there with room underneath your feet before touching the tailgate. You can literally fit a mattress back there. It's pretty wild. And the last thing that's really cool and it's a really nice feature, especially a really nice safety feature, is that you have adaptive cruise control here. So as you're driving, you got your cruise control on, you can actually trigger your adaptive cruise control so that the vehicle will set a distance between the car in front of you and will actually brake when the car in front of you is getting a little bit too close based off of your vehicle distance setting, and it'll actually brake for you. So you can travel long distances and not actually have to press the brakes. Obviously, you're going to want to, but it's something that is a really nice feature to have just so that it's there if you need it. And another really cool thing is your wipers here. If you look, they're actually kind of underneath the windshield area here. If you try to lift them up, they will just hit the hood. So you can't actually lift those wipers up to smack them on the windshield to be able to get the ice off in the winter. But there is a solution for this, and someone actually mentioned this in the comments, and when I found out, it was actually nice to know. Over here in the center stack, you're going to need between 1 to 3 minutes, but you actually have a heated wiper button right here. So if you come out here a few minutes early in the winter, you click this button right here, it will actually heat up the entire wiper area of your car as well as the rest of the windshield, so that when you come out, you don't have to worry about it regardless of how much ice is on it. It'll get in there and melt it right up so that when you get out here, you can just turn on your wipers, the ice will go away, and you're good to go. And that's it for this video, guys. Just a really quick one there. I figured this is some stuff that really might help you sway you in your decision to grab the Grand Highlander if you were already on the fence or if you were kind of strayed away from it based off of some of the things that you've heard about it so far. But that said, thanks a lot for watching. Smash the like button if this helped out at all. Subscribe to the channel because we got some really cool stuff coming, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.